Good day, doctors. Welcome to another Simply Nature's Doctors Forum. We want to welcome our existing doctors and also doctors and medical practitioners who are joining us for the first time. Please take advantage of the Q&A tab below. Type in your questions and we will answer them at the Q&A after the main discussion. Today's Doctors Forum is a special one. We are going to introduce both a powerful protocol for eczema and psoriasis, as well as a long sought after solution by dermatologists. Simply Nature proudly presents a breakthrough in effective skin therapy, possibly the world's first effective probiotics for skin therapy in Asia. We will begin with the introduction of a very effective protocol for eczema and psoriasis, followed by a more in-depth look at AD Pro, a breakthrough approach to skin by looking at skin microbiome. Itch no more, a cry that your patients can definitely empathize with. Let's define our focus topic today and discuss how we can overcome it. AD, atopic dermatitis, or more commonly known as atopic eczema and psoriasis. Both AD, eczema, and psoriasis are often mistaken by our patients to be skin diseases, but actually they are in fact immune system deficiencies and immune system disorders. The breakout on the skin that our patients see for eczema and psoriasis is caused by an overreaction of the body's natural defense system. So eczema and psoriasis is not an issue of the skin, but really it is an issue of the immune system. If eczema and psoriasis is an issue of the immune system, can we successfully overcome AD and itch no more just by treating our patient's skin? Let's start with our very first poll of today. Standard protocols of eczema and psoriasis include the use of steroidal creams and antihistamines. Though effective for management, would you agree that it would be good if we can address the immune system as well? Let us know. For simplicity and also to provide easy explanation to our patients, I would like to present the progression of AD, eczema and psoriasis in these 4 simple steps in what I would like to term as the AD cycle. The AD cycle, step 1, starts with an irregular immune signal, such as inflammation signals being sent to the skin surface, which leads to step 2, which is to itch and scratch. This damages the skin, breaking it down so that viruses and bacteria like Staphylococcus can get in, causing step 3, which is damaged skin. That leads to more immune system signals, causing more inflammation, more scratching, more damage. The skin is infected with more bacteria that causes infection and irritation. The Staphylococcus count rises dramatically, overwhelming the skin's natural microbiome, resulting in step 4, where the skin does not heal properly. It's constantly itching and inflamed. It gets more serious over time and starts to look like this. The AD cycle, it repeats itself again and again. If we are to stop the endless repeating AD cycle, we have to address and arrest step 1. We have to address the irregular immune system. Simply Nature PPARs series, our Simply Nature micro tablets and our soft gels are natural plant-based gene activators that help modulate the patient's immune system. In fact, our soft gels are so effective, even lupus patients have benefited from it. Here are some of the clinical results from our work with the National Skin Center of Taiwan. These are patients who have exhausted steroid protocols and were on our Simply Nature micro tablets. In 3 months, we see outstanding results with patients who no longer respond to the standard steroid protocols. We see dramatic improvements on their psoriatic condition, both externally with their skin and also internally with their pain scores for their joints. Inflammation is modulated from within by modulating the irregular immune system. As you can clearly see, these are very promising results. There were no topical applications. It was a mono protocol of our Simply Nature PPARs micro tablets. demonstrating the effectiveness of our protocol in breaking the AD cycle by addressing the root cause in step 1, which is the irregular immune system. In all the studies you see before you, it was a period of 3 months of using our micro tablet protocols. Here's the next poll. Would you like more information about the dosage and difference between the micro tablets and soft gel applications? Let us know now. Of course, the irregular immune system is on step 1 of the 4-step AD cycle. Addressing step 1 actually requires 1 to 3 months, depending on the severity of the patient's case, and in some cases can take more than 3 months. So we still need to address step 2 to 4 during the 3 months rehabilitating of the immune system. Here are some quick looks at the AD Pro effectiveness for managing steps 2 to 4 before we discuss it in detail. Notice that these are cases of patients who have been suffering from AD for years, 3 years in fact, and the improvements that you see, the effect of AD Pro is actually achieved in days. I'm sure that's very exciting. At this point, I would like to introduce our guest speaker for today, my good friend and esteemed probiotic researcher, Professor Xie from Taiwan. Professor Xie has been at the forefront of probiotic research, and her work in probiotics has been used by successful Japanese and Korean companies in their probiotic formulations. Welcome, Professor Candy Xie.
Hi, I'm fine. This is a very nice day.
Hello. Okay, Professor Xie will be speaking in Mandarin so that she can share more comfortably, and there will be subtitles, and I'll do my best to translate. But let's jump in. Professor Xie, I just wanted to ask you, the first question is, how does AD Pro work in general, and how is it different from medicinal creams, traditional medical creams and drugs?
你问的是 AD Pro 跟一般的商品就是药有什么不一样？对，就是其实大部分外面上面的那个异位性的皮肤炎的用药呢，其实都是止痒跟降发炎的部分。那它并不能让我们的皮肤恢复健康的自然的一个机制的部分。那 AD Pro 的部分呢，它其实是利用上帝给我们的一个保护的机制，我们只是让它恢复原本的一个微生物菌群，然后让我们皮肤健康，去自己保护自己。
Wow, that's really good. So can I ask, so does it mean that steroid creams can't really treat psoriasis and eczema in the long term?
类固醇的药膏呢，在我们使用在 eczema 的跟那个牛皮癣的部分，其实如果我们很紧急的状况的话，具有止痒的效果。不过因为类固醇它有很大的副作用，会造成我们的皮肤的萎缩。那皮肤变薄，皮肤一旦变薄的时候呢，其实我们的血管很容易，我们皮肤的颜色会去改变，可能会变成是紫斑。所以你看，长时间可能异位性皮肤炎或者是牛皮癣的人，你会发现它的颜色，皮肤的颜色是不 OK， 或者常常很容易就是撞到就会淤血，是这个问题。那类固醇的用药，它在于使用部分，它具有止痒的效果，可是它没办法恢复皮肤的保护作用，所以这个跟产品使用来讲，如果你长期使用类固醇的话，其实反而不见得是可以帮助牛皮癣跟湿疹部分，它只能当时止痒的效果。
How long did it take you to develop this breakthrough AD Pro product?
我大概花了快2年的时间，可是这2年其实是很辛苦，然后也是很挫折的。对。
The approach of using microbiome probiotics for the treatment of skincare. When was this first discovered in the medical community, and is there a lot of research in this area right now?
其实用微生物治疗我们的皮肤部分的话，大概其实约莫5、6年前，科学家就已经知道这件事情。但是微生物在我们的身上是成千成万种的部分，不是每一个微生物都可以治疗 eczema 跟牛皮癣的一个作用，它需要花时间找出这一个部分。那用微生物的方式，用 pparsph 去做治疗的部分，是因为我们在以科学家的立场跟我们的立场，我们会认为我们被上帝赋予的这样的一个身体，它本来就具有 平衡跟保护的作用。那如果说我们过度的去把这些的好菌跟坏菌给杀死的时候，我们皮肤只是永远都不会变好。那益生菌的一个 AD Pro 这个作用呢，其实它就是抑制坏菌的一个生长。那当你抑制坏菌的生长的时候，你的微生物的菌丛它其实就会平衡。当你平衡的时候，你的身体其实会保护你自己。那你的身体长期使用之后，就不会再重复的复发所谓的可能 Eczema 这些的一个相关的一个皮肤的问题。
Okay, can you share with us? I remember in our discussions, Professor Xie, that you shared that not every bacteria can solve the problem of AD, atopic dermatitis, eczema, and psoriasis. So what's so special? What makes psoriasis, eczema? What is the bacteria that we're trying to fight, and how come AD Pro works?
益生菌其实有非常多种，不是所有的pparsph其实它都可以杀死像 eczema 的一些金黄色葡萄球菌的部分。那我们这支 AD Pro 里面加的这支菌里面呢，它其实就是我们不能说是杀死，而是 control， 就是抑制金黄色葡萄球菌的生长。只有这支金黄色葡萄球菌呢，其实大部分的医生、皮肤科的医生或科学家都知道，这是跟我们的皮肤的过敏反应跟湿疹有非常大的关系。所以如果你要改善这个部分的话，唯一的功能就是把这支细菌给控制住。那这个益生菌的部分呢，就是 AD Pro 加的那个益生菌的部分，它是可以抑制金黄色葡萄球菌的一个生长，然后还有就是像我们开放性的那个痘痘，其实它都可以抑制，因为它也是一种细菌的感染的部分。
So that's what AD Pro can do. Wow. So this leads to another question. How safe is AD Pro, especially if we have eczema on children, 2 years old, 3 years old? It's very common now, even 4, 5, 6 years old. So we, as parents, they're always very concerned about the side effects. And even for adults, like my wife is an eczema patient. So she has used steroid cream so much that it actually affects her liver. So even adults are concerned about steroid cream. So how safe is AD Pro?
AD Pro 的安全性的部分呢，第一个它就是一定没有色素，一定没有香料，一定没有酒精，然后没有精油，因为这些对于皮肤敏感的人特别的重要。那最重要的地方，我们使用的成分呢，大部分是食品级原料，而不是就是就是一些比较化学的东西。它是一个非常单纯，因为你要去治疗。你要用治疗的部分去治疗皮肤的问题的话，你还要考虑到皮肤的一个渗透性的问题。所以，对于小朋友的使用，它是安全的。安全来源就是第一个就是它是没有色素，然后呢没有香料，然后没有精油成分，没有就是成分它是非常单纯的。然后重点是它是一个食品级的原料 ，even 小朋友你擦上去的时候你可以吃是没有问题的。
所以如果要舔他们自己的手没问题。
对，它其实是没有问题，那它不可能拿来啃，它其实是没问题的。对。
All right. Thank you very much, Professor Xie. Thank you for sharing with us about AD Pro. Thank you for spending and dedicating 3 years of your life to make this breakthrough product.
You're welcome. I hope 我希望大家其实用的这个商品，其实真的是可以治疗它的一个效果的部分。对。
Now, we hope to have you join us again, especially when we do a seminar for our doctors. So, looking forward again. Thank you so much, Professor Xie.
Okay, bye.
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 Thank you very much for your time, Professor Xie. Here's a last poll before we recap our entire discussion today. Would you be interested to find out more about AD Pro, its application for AD, psoriasis, and other users, such as diaper rashes and even acne outbreaks? Let us know. We are very happy to be of service and be able to make available at your disposal an effective probiotic serum for your use in treatment of AD, eczema, and psoriasis patients. A quick recap. Skin experts from dermatologists to skin researchers agree that the predominant cause of inflammation and skin infection is the Staphylococcus bacteria. A simple examination of an eczema outbreak clearly shows what's happening at the skin microbiome level. We can clearly see that compared to baseline counts, during an eczema flare, the Staphylococcus count simply overwhelms the skin's natural biome, causing irritation, inflammation, and preventing healing. AD Pro is able to quickly restore the skin to its natural healthy state by controlling the Staphylococcus count and promote natural healing. Let's take a look at a few more wonderful cases of AD Pro application. I'm just going to give you some time so that you can see the details. It's very encouraging to see that these cases have been suffering from AD for years and were able to see relief and healing of the skin in a matter of days, even hours. In fact, my wife, Jaslyn, who is an eczema patient, because of SimplyNature PPARs, her chronic eczema is under control. But occasionally, when she's under lots of stress, lack of sleep, there is a slight flare on her T-zone. With AD Pro, she sees the redness subside within 30 minutes of application, bringing her fast relief and healing. And by the next morning, she is fine as her immune system returns to normal. The common treatment of eczema and psoriasis is to use steroid creams or other medical applications such as antihistamines to reduce inflammation and itch. But they also destroy the skin's natural biome. AD Pro is able to quickly return the microbiome to its healthy state, protecting the skin and allowing it to heal. In speaking to a few of our esteemed dermatologists, they were very excited to apply AD Pro in their protocols because they have had long search for a way to quickly restore the skin's microbiome after prescribing steroid treatments. Another important application in the use of AD Pro is on the face. Again, strong drug protocols have limitations when applied to the facial area. In fact, it's a big no-no. So AD Pro is hypoallergenic application with no color additives, no fragrance additives, no alcohol, no essential oils. It is the safe, effective solution for treating inflammation on the facial area. Also, while steroidal applications are limited because of their side effects, AD Pro is safe food-grade probiotic. It is ideal for pediatrics and geriatrics without fear of accidental ingestion when the baby licks his hand where you applied the AD Pro, and long-term damage to organs such as the liver. There's no damage because it's a food-grade probiotic. So the application goes beyond AD, goes beyond eczema and psoriasis. For diaper rash, for acne breakout, those are prime targets for AD Pro application. And I'm sure our dermatologists can find even more applications. Returning to our primary focus for today, we now have an incredibly effective protocol for eczema and psoriasis. We are able to break the AD cycle by addressing the root cause, the irregular immune system, at step 1 of the cycle. And we are also able to address the Staphylococcus infestation in steps 2 to 4 in the cycle, giving patients effective relief from irritation and infection and inflammation safely without long-term side effects while we correct the irregular immune system. And a special mention of the safe application in the area of pediatrics and geriatrics. I'm sure that many of our doctors in attendance today would like to find out more details. We're going to proceed to our live Q&A session, but for appointments to know more, do contact our team directly at Emerson at simplynature.asia and Roxanne at simplynature.asia for pediatrics. Or you can simply drop us a message on Facebook Messenger and we will arrange to attend to you personally. Right now, I really want to thank all of you for your time, and let's head to the all-important Q&A session.